Hello from Seoul. Since you guys loved my previous air fryer recipes, I came with another episode. After watching this video, I'm pretty sure your air fryer will become a magic cooking pot. Alright, let's get started. The first one is egg toast. As soon as you hear the name of the dish, I'm pretty sure you can guess how easy it is. You will be needed bread, egg, mayonnaise, and condensed milk. Since this condensed milk is optional, you don't have to worry about it. First of all, spread some condensed milk on the bread. If you don't have this, you can spread some mayonnaise and sprinkle some sugar instead. You don't want to put sugar? Then you can also go for cream cheese. I should have used it too. That sounds way tastier. If you want to feel rich, I suggest adding a slice of ham on it. Just a slice of ham will make you feel so rich. And then, as if you're building a wall, squeeze a lot of mayonnaise along the edges. It should be quite thick because we're gonna crack an egg in it. Now, let's put an egg in the middle. I'm saying the proper size of the egg. Don't even think about using an ostrich egg or something, okay? Add some salt and pepper to season. To make it fancy at a very low cost, parsley flakes are necessary, but not enough? You wanna feel more rich? Then I suggest adding some fresh basil. Then you feel like you're having brunch at a fancy restaurant. Let's put this in the air fryer and cook at 180 degrees Celsius or 356 degrees Fahrenheit. I set the timer for 8 minutes because I want to show you the beautiful runny egg yolk. But if you don't want your egg to be runny, please cook it for 10 minutes. Claire keeps asking me when it's done. I think she already smells something delicious. Alright, it's done. Let's go to our taste tester. Claire?
Wow, I love the egg yolk in the middle. It makes me more hungry. Smells good. I can't wait. Ready? All the good flavors are in one piece of bread. 맛있다. 연유랑 마요네즈를 왜 넣는지 알 것 같아. 달콤함하고 짭조름함이 대조되니까 뭔가 되게 맛있어. 맛있다.
The next one is garlic bread, which is super easy to make. You may think it's too common or ordinary food, but it will be a whole different level. You will be needed baguettes, unsalted butter, condensed milk, egg, and garlic. Speaking of bread, it doesn't have to be baguettes. To be honest, mine looks like baguettes, but this is not either. I went to a bakery near my place, but they ran out of it, so I just picked up something similar. So, as I always say, just use what you have. No need to worry about it. First, let's make garlic butter sauce. Put 5 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 2 tablespoons of condensed milk, 3 tablespoons of minced garlic, 1 egg, and mix it. I forgot to add some parsley flakes, so let me put it now. For information, depending on your taste, you can increase or decrease the amount of minced garlic, and this condensed milk will give a more chewy texture. So if you haven't tried this, you should give it a try. I'm sure you will be impressed. Now spread a lot of garlic butter on the bread. You can also use this kind of bread, and that's gonna be garlic butter toast or something. Try it with different types of bread. I'm sure you will love all of them. Depending on the size of your air fryer and what kind of bread you use, the cooking time can be slightly different. But if you cook at 180 degrees Celsius or 356 degrees Fahrenheit for 6 to 10 minutes, I'm sure you can get this beautiful garlic bread. For information, I did 6 minutes and 2 more minutes. Okay, let's see how it tastes. Claire?
노란 게 너무 예쁘다. 냄새 너무 좋아. The outside is so crispy. Let me try it. 설탕이랑 연유를 넣어서 너무 달지 않을까 좀 걱정을 했었는데 딱 기분 좋은 느낌의 그런 단맛이 느껴지고 전혀 과하지 않아. 너무 맛있어. 다른 유튜버들 보면 예쁘게 커피랑 마늘빵이랑 같이 먹던데 나도 그렇게 우아하게 좀 찍어주면 안 돼?
This time, I'm gonna make frittata with an air fryer. Anything can go in frittata, so you won't even need to go grocery shopping. Just use what you have in your fridge. I'm gonna use egg, milk, onion, tomato, bacon, and spinach. If you can get this spinach, you can also use other vegetables. And even the frozen ones will definitely work. If it's green, it'll be even better, so no worries. First, let's prep the ingredients. Chop the onion into small pieces. You don't have onions but shallots? Then you can go for it. Next, bacon. Please cut it into small pieces. As you can see, I'm using bacon, but you can also use friends of bacon such as ham, salami, sausage, or something like that. So dig to the bottom of your fridge and grab anything that works for you. To make frittata with an air fryer, we need this kind of non-stick pan that you can use in an oven. Put some oil in the pan, add the chopped onions and bacon and mix it. Now let's cook at 180 degrees Celsius or 356 degrees Fahrenheit for 5 minutes. While the air fryer is working hard for us, let's crack 5 eggs into a mixing bowl. Add 2/3 cup of milk and a little bit of salt and pepper. FYI, you don't have to put too much salt in it because after this, we're gonna cook it with the bacon and the cheese. So don't blame me if it gets too salty. I'm not responsible. Now put 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter and mix everything together. Once the butter is completely melted, pour the egg mixture and put 1/3 cup of grated cheese, tomatoes, and spinach. Please cook at 150 degrees Celsius or 302 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. Very simple, right? Let's take out our precious frittata. At this point, I'm pretty sure many of you are wondering how to release this from the bottom of the pan. But don't worry about it. With 2 plates, everything will be fine. Put a plate over the pan and turn it over. Then you will face this ugly upside down frittata. So this time, grab one of your beautiful serving plates and do the same thing. That's it. You know what? I think I'm really good at explaining something like a superhero, but it's really nothing. Anyways, it's done. Let's go to our taste tester. Claire?
와, 색깔 진짜 예쁘다. Isn't it so pretty? Honestly, I've never had frittata before, but looks like my type of thing because I love anything made with egg. Ooh, excited. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god, look at how thick it is. Ooh. There's even cheese. Ready? 맛있어. 계란 진짜 funk신funk신하다. 좋게. 입에서 녹네 녹아. I told you, so good. 속에 있는 재료 하나하나가 다 솔직히 계란이랑 궁합이 잘 맞는 애들만 다 들어간 것 같아. 그래서 굳이 설명하지 않아도 이게 얼마나 맛있는지 다 알 것 같아. 베이컨이랑도 솔직히 잘 어울리지. 토마토랑도 계란도 너무 잘 어울리잖아. 시금치랑도 되게 잘 어울린다. I think it's perfect for breakfast. It's really comforting.
This time, let's make ratatouille, but I'm gonna show you a super simple version. I mean, I'm not gonna make it from scratch. Since I told you it's a simple and easy version, don't tell me like that's not real ratatouille or something, alright? You will be needing zucchini, eggplant, tomato, bell pepper, and tomato sauce. I told you I'm not gonna make it from scratch. Honestly, if I start from scratch, I know many of you will not try this recipe, so that's why I'm using this store-bought tomato sauce. So please go to the supermarket and grab one that you prefer. Then I'm sure it will be the best ratatouille that suits your taste. But honestly, they're kind of potato, so I just picked up the cheapest one. Please slice all the vegetables one by one. To reduce the cooking time, it's better to slice them super thinly. But if it's too thin, you can't fully enjoy the texture, so you decide. I think about 0.5 centimeters would be perfect. Again, take out your pan and pour the tomato sauce. On top of that, gently place thinly sliced vegetables in a circular path. For information, you don't have to use exactly the same ingredients that I use. Also, you don't really have to care about the shape or the size. So if you have a bunch of leftover veggies and don't know how to use up, put them all. Then your family will happily consume it. Put 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper, and mix it. It'll be even better if you can add thyme here. But sadly, I don't have it at the moment, so I'm gonna skip it. If there's any other herb you prefer, you can add it too. Give it a mix and pour it over the vegetables. Now let's cook at 170 degrees Celsius or 338 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. Lastly, grate some Parmesan cheese over the top. It's done. If you don't say anything about store-bought tomato sauce, I'm 100% sure nobody would notice it, so please enjoy the taste of success. Alright, let's go to our taste tester. Claire.
Wow, looks gorgeous. It's definitely Instagram worthy, right? Wow, look at this. It looks like something out of a fancy restaurant, right? Ooh. Here we go. 맛있어. 오븐으로 만든 거랑 큰 차이가 없어. 맛있다. 빵이랑 먹어도 맛있을 것 같다. 갈릭 브레드 좀 가져와봐. 싹 올려가지고 먹는 거지. 완전 맛있어. 같이 먹어도 괜찮겠는데? I think you can try with garlic bread.
The last dish is Korean barbecue. You may doubt, how can we make Korean barbecue with an air fryer? Guys, Korean barbecue does not always mean grilling some thinly sliced meat with this kind of grill pan and a portable stove. So if you don't have this, you don't have to worry about it. If you want to experience the best barbecue with an air fryer, it's better to get some thick cuts. So today, I'm gonna use this pork belly, which is about 5 cm thickness. Also, it doesn't have to be pork. Bring any kind of meat you prefer and enjoy it with Korean side dishes. Season it with some salt and pepper and spread some cooking oil. Now put it in the air fryer and cook at 170 degrees Celsius or 338 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. If you have this kind of thermometer, you can cook at low temperature and slowly cook the inside. And I'll say that's the best way to cook this kind of thick cut. But today, I'm trying the simplest way. If you wanna know how to do that, please get a thermometer and leave comments down below. If there are many requests, I'll share it as soon as possible. When we have a Korean barbecue feast, there's something we shouldn't miss. That's right, it's samjang, a Korean dipping sauce. Of course, you can get one from the supermarket, but nothing beats the homemade samjang. So I'm gonna show you my special recipe. Put 2 tablespoons of soybean paste, a half tablespoon of Korean chili paste, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of corn syrup, a half tablespoon of minced garlic, some chopped chili peppers and green onions, and a half tablespoon of plum juice. I know some of you might worry because you can't get this plum juice, but as always, you don't have to worry about it. Just bring Sprite and add a half tablespoon of it. I know some of you might doubt it, but I really want you to give it a shot. Then you will see yourself keep nodding when you taste it. You may wanna see how to make green onion salad, but I'm gonna skip it today. If you really wanna know, then please go check my Korean barbecue 101 video. Now let's turn them over and cook at 180 degrees Celsius or 356 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. Again, turn them over and add some fresh garlic and onion. Lastly, cook for 10 more minutes at the same temperature. Are you still sad because we skipped the green onion salad? Then let me show you another good option. If you have one more air fryer like me, take it out. Put some kimchi in the basket and spray some oil. Let's cook at 170 degrees Celsius or 338 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. Actually, it would be the best if you can use oil from the pork, but this should be alright. Finally, it's time to take them out. You know what? Korean barbecue is amazing, but there's one problem. Normally, we grill thinly sliced meat, so you can't completely keep the juice inside. But look at this. With the air fryer, we can fully enjoy this nice and juicy pork belly. How amazing it is. Let's cut the pork belly into bite-sized pieces. Place the meat, garlic, onion, kimchi, samjang, and lettuce nicely. Then you're ready to enjoy this fantastic Korean barbecue. How about this? Can you believe I made this with an air fryer? Alright, let's call Hungry Claire. Claire.
Wow, looks fantastic. 이거야말로 진짜 에어프라이어 레시피의 최고봉이네, 최고봉. 오, 비주얼 장난 아닌데. 육즙은 살아있고 되게 부드러워. Let me try with kimchi this time. Garlic on top. 김치가 2배로 맛있게 해준다. 너무 맛있어. 신기하게도 왜 이렇게 익은 김치 왜 이렇게 맛있니? Guys, if you haven't tried this kind of grilled kimchi, you should really try this. This is amazing. Everything is great, but you should know one thing. Instead of oil splatter, your house may be full of smoke. So if you want to try with an air fryer, you should be aware of it, okay?
Today, I showed you 5 air fryer recipes from super easy one to amazing Korean barbecue. If your air fryer is only for some frozen food, then I hope this video will turn your air fryer into a magic cooking pot. Alright, this is it for today and I'll see you next time.